The next show we're going to be talking about is Gabriel Dropout.
So this is one that you went with, and I watched the first 3 episodes of this, I want to say. And I couldn't. I mean, it had its funny moments and everything, but there were a lot of like facepalm moments where I'm just looking at it going, oh my God, are you serious? Just stop. Just stop. I'll give it though. It was funny. I mean, seeing the characters and what they did, the angel who's more like a devil, the devil who's more like an angel, and like the one demon as whatever who is trying to be evil but ends up being like more of an annoyance than anything else. And you just look at it and go, just go away, go sit in the corner. You're just embarrassing yourself. Just stop. So, but anyways, I'll let you. As far as that's just my thoughts on it. What did you take away from this?
So at the beginning, I was loving it. And because I watched this one directly after Dragon Maid, it kind of had a bit of a high bar to live up to as far as like endearing characters. Yeah. So it kind of like fell a couple notches because I had watched Maid Dragon before this one. For this show by itself, it's done by TacoYaki, so the style of comedy and the style of characters that are there really match the studio and other shows that I've seen by them. So I really liked the show. The one thing that I think it started to be less funny. Like at the beginning, I was like, yes, and then it just slowly started to.
Were like the jokes. I mean, it kind of seemed like that to me. I only watched like maybe the first 3 or 4 episodes or something. Yeah. But it kind of seemed like to me like they kept going with the same jokes. Like it was like the whole thing was almost like a running gag in and of itself. Yeah. Is that kind of what happened?
In the middle of the series, I'd say definitely yes. Okay. And then they introduced the 4th dragon, and I was like, yes, a breath of fresh air.
Are you talking about which one are you talking about now?
The water. I'm sorry.
I'm like, wait. You're confusing them now. I thought you were talking about Gabriel Dropout here. We went on a totally different tangent. Wow. Damn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that just happened.
Okay, wait a minute. Gabriel Dropout.
Angels. Demons.
Yes. Okay, so not the middle of the series, but towards the end of the series, they go back home. And you get to see. I wanted to see all of their parents, but you only get to see 2 of their parents. And one of the people who you don't get to see the parents makes sense because of her personality. Okay. And it makes sense, like the gray hair girl, like the one that I dislike the most. I understand why she's like that a bit more. Okay. But let's see. And then you see Satanya, you see the red hair girls, Satanya's parents, and you see the demon girl, the nice demon girl's parents. Okay. But so yeah, you see the 2 demon characters' parents, but you don't see the angel's parents. And not seeing the gray hair angel explains her character. But then as far as Gabriel, the blonde girl, you don't get to see her parents, but you get to see her sister. And in the next episode, her older sister is supposed to show up. So that's going to be cool because I'm curious. I'm like, is her older sister like, because at the beginning of the series, Gabriel was like the model angel. She was like,
oh yeah.
There. So I'm curious where her older sister's gonna fall. Like, is her older sister like a Slav or like she is now, or
is she a model angel like she used to be? Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe she's both, and she can flip really easily. And Gabriel just doesn't know how to manage that. She knows how to manage it when she's like, oh, I'm going back home. Let me clean up.
Yeah.
But other than that, she's like, I don't feel like it. So I'm kind of curious if like her sister is the same way. But
so I mean, like through the whole series unto this point so far, like again, I was 3 or 4 episodes into it, and it seemed like it was just going in that like there was no real direction.
Yeah.
There was just no direction whatsoever. We were just kind of like, whatever. We're just gonna go randomly throughout whatever, doing whatever, and just kind of that's the way it was gonna be. Did it ever have like a specific direction to go into, or did we just continue that way?
It was pretty aimless.
Okay.
Like there were like one character would get sick, and then you're like, oh, okay, so then all the other characters are gonna come to visit her and bother her. And it was I don't know, it's like cliche, I guess. Like the things that happened were cliche. Some of the jokes stopped being funny. Like the second time they did the joke in episode 2, it wasn't funny. But then a couple episodes down the line, they kept doing it. So like the more I think about the right show, it became less and less funny, and then the environment change brought me back in for a bit, and I'm excited for the last episode.
Yeah, so basically it kind of seemed like this was not necessarily like a high point show. Like it was kind of just blasé. It wasn't bad. Like we've seen bad. We've definitely seen bad, but it wasn't really anything extraordinary. It was just kind of like the studio just was like, you know what, let's just kind of throw these characters together and, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Whatever happens. And they're just going to throw out all the old tropes and everything and basically they took the playbook of animes and were like, okay, let's go down the list, just hit all the marks and we're good.
Yeah. And some series can do that well, but this one, they just needed to check the boxes. So like, there was a beach episode. And I'm like, okay, they went to the beach and it wasn't that great. Then there was like a New Year's episode. I'm like, oh, they went to the temple. They didn't do fireworks, which could have been funny, but I don't really see. Maybe Satanya would have done something crazy and like, I don't know.
Burn something down.
Well, I'm like, she would have done something to herself.
Yeah.
So, I don't think she's good enough at being bad or even accidentally to like mess somebody else up or something like a building or something. But that dog that kept stealing her melon bread.
Yeah.
It stopped stealing her melon bread for a while, which was great because I was like that running joke stopped, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, hey, you want some melon bread? And I completely forgot. And the dog was like, how? And I'm like, what the hell?
Dog's back.
I'm like, you got me. Good job. Like they kept doing that like multiple times in the episode to get you tired of it. And then they're like, okay, we're going to stop. And then we're going to bring it back. And then after that, they changed the dynamics between Satanya and the dog to where they don't do that joke anymore, but her relationship with the dog was like way different, which was cool. But that didn't happen until like a couple episodes of like blah. So
it kind of seems like they just kind of, again, it's not bad. They just kind of dropped the ball on making something that could have been really good or really funny, and they just kind of were like, It seemed like more of a half-hearted attempt.
Yeah, the beginning's good, the end is good, but the middle...
Like they had no, like, maybe that was the thing. Maybe they had the idea for the beginning and they had the idea for the end, but they're like, I don't know what to do in the middle. I'm like, oh, just throw something in there. It's all good.
Yeah, like, oh, let's go get that anime checkbook. Like, okay, whatever, beach episode, New Year's episode, and this episode. When somebody gets sick. There you go. Yeah. We got the three. Yeah. We got the 3 middle episodes. Let's go. So, wow. Yeah, it's an okay series. It had a really cool concept. Well, I'll tell you, it had a cool concept. The beginning and the end is funny. I can't wait to see the next episode because they're introducing something that I'm really interested in. So I would say, it's pretty good.
So on your list of 5, where does it rank?
Ooh, let's see. What else do we have? We have that one. I have to say the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means it's only going to get better from here. So, I mean.
Yeah. I don't think this next episode can knock it up a notch because the other shows were so solid. But out of my top 5, it is number 5.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Absolutely solid anime. Where you were saying that Gabriel Dropout was missing the jokes and the humor, this one picked up on it.
Dang.
So
and she's like, "Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much." And like,
yes.
when he opened the door, she like blew her across town. I'm like, "Whoa!"